For many years, scientists believed that the brain was static, unchanging, and locked. But in recent studies in neuroscience, it is proven that the brain is constantly changing. They call it plasticity of the brain. It doesn't mean that the brain is made of plastic. It just means that the brain constantly evolves and grows throughout our lives. Hi, it's Eugene, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about the power of imagination. Imagination can change the way your brain works. Not just the way your brain works, but it's also the structure and content of the brain. You see, imagination and really doing something uses the same neural pathways within the brain. An area of the brain called the primary visual cortex lights up the same way when you imagine something compared to when you do it. So, in other words, imagination strengthens the ability for you to do an action properly. Now, this was demonstrated in a very interesting research in people who play piano. So a group of people were divided into two different groups, and they were meant to practice piano for 2 hours a day. The first group could practice it physically, means touching the piano, but the second group could only practice mentally, meaning that not touching the piano, they could see the piano but could not touch it. After 3 days of doing that, they found out that the skill level in both groups are exactly the same. But after 5 days, the one with physical practice actually progressed much better, but the ones with the mental practice, when given the chance to practice on a piano, could catch up with that physical practice group. So you see, when we imagine something, it is actually extremely powerful because it influences the way we actually do that real action. So it is important for us to always continually imagine that we could do successful sales or successful communication or lead people in different ways. We want to imagine that we are always doing it in the right way and doing it successfully. I hope this little video has helped you to understand a little bit more of the role of imagination and how we can use it positively to reach our dreams.